I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm going to put some considerable thought into what? Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? It's not even morning anymore. It's 11:30. Hit the ground running as usual, because why not? What else are we going to do? I'm not going to do that. Good morning, everybody. So, busy day. We have a new employee in the store. So if you have not met Jessie yet and you're local, go in and meet Jessie. Jessie is taking care of a lot of online things. So she is in the store working as well as working on our online store. So I will be putting out some magnesium cream. Why? Because I'm old. No. So I'm going to change the way I do some of the sales that we have. Good morning, everybody, because we have sales, but I think people think they're only for in-store. So we do have the Mystical Moons, and we do run sales on there every single week. And of course, it's October, so we're going to have smudging. We're going to have obsidian. We do have home and garden because we have some really, really kick-ass fairies statues. And then next week is, next week is tumbles. This week is what? I gotta keep myself together. This week is herbs. Oh, so our bulk herbs are on sale. 20% off. So if you guys go to themysticalmoons.com, you'll find that. You find the link. There you go. For that. Anyhow, moving on. Did you guys see the haunted doll that I found? Anybody? If you go to the Mystical Moons or you go to My Mystical Life on Facebook, you're going to find the haunted doll that I found in freaking Goodwill. Now, I've had some people do some pushback on this, right? And it's really silly to do pushback on, like, I have a new camera too. Oh, life is good. So I was walking through Goodwill, and I kind of like was walking by, and they have these bins sitting out, and I put my hand in there and I was like, that is weird. And I pulled out an absolutely haunted doll. And it just kind of reached out not creepy movie reach out, but the energy just kind of reached out as I went to walk by, and I went, and she has a little bit of a push to her. So even as I talk about her, I call in my guides to take care of me, because we are not going to be like this. We're not going to be BFFs. This haunted doll and I, we're not going to be BFFs. I'm not putting it in my bedroom. I'm not putting it anywhere other than where it's protected. And I'm going to try unravel her mystery. Now, haunted doll, weird, right? I thought so too. I've had a really good productive week at the Goodwill, believe it or not. But my goal with this doll is to help figure out if the energy that's attached to it would like to transition over and help that energy move. That's my goal with the doll. So if you haven't seen her, you can go to My Mystical Life on Facebook and see it, or the Mystical Moons. It's in the front case right now, because I wasn't quite sure what to do with her. And we have a name guessing thing going on. Like, can you guess what her name is? Hey, everybody. So I know what her name is, and actually Jansen knows what her name is too, but you can't hound Jansen about it. And so does somebody else. So it was just a weird thing. Anyhow, that new camera, wow, that's crisp. Mr. Fry takes care of me well. We have some events going on this month that I don't have up. I'll be on a podcast the 17th and the 18th. The first one on the 17th is the Mystical Carousel Show with Willow Morgan. And on the 18th, it's going to be a podcast with Chris of Ghost Squad Scotland. So we have a lot of things going on, but we also have Witches Brew coming up next week. So if you're part of Witches Brew, can't wait to see you. Bring out your witches, right? I need to let her know the dragon's being delivered today. What? And then we have the Halloween parade on the 26th. The 31st, if you are local, you think your kittens are possessed? I have some kittens like that. The 31st, if you are local, October 31st, we are doing Mediumship Gallery. We're doing a Gothic tea party mediumship gallery. So if you're local and you want to get in on the fun, find a black dress and meet us. Okay, moving on. Here we go. I had somebody like totally smashing on me today, like haunted dolls. You guys don't believe anything's haunted. If I told you how many dolls I've ever walked by in my whole life and never went, ooh, that one's haunted. But to have this one, just, I don't have it in front of me. To have this one doll just go hi and settle right here, really weird. So if you're local and you want to come meet the doll, you're more than welcome to do so. But she does carry a weight with her. She does carry, I've actually called in quite a bit of protection for this. Anyhow, moving on. What else we have going on? We have classes all month long, and this is the free psychic development class up in the corner. That QR code, you can scan that and get in on the free psychic development class that we have posted. And then we also have the 14-day free trial if you want to try that too. Let us move forward. Gives you goosebumps to think about it. Hey, Jansen. So Jansen's on Facebook commenting. Jansen, on a scale of 1 to 10, how haunted do you think that doll is? I mean, it definitely comes with something. Okay, moving on. Everything happens for a reason. Good morning from California. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can I get a share out to relevant groups? That would be great, you guys. Tag a friend, stuff like that. And let's move forward with a whoop whoop. This morning I will be at, I have a lot of announcements. I'll be at the Holgate, what is that? Library. The Holgate Library tonight at 7 o'clock doing a discussion on angels. And this is my first one at the Holgate Library. I'm not quite sure what kind of pushback I'm going to get there. They invited me to come in and do this, and here we go. And you know what makes the day even better? I was going to go do a whole PowerPoint on it, and I went, you know what? We have over 300 classes in our library. I bet you I've done a PowerPoint on this before. And look, there it is. So I didn't have to do that. Moving on. Kimmy Corpse, this is for you. Moving on up to the sky. I have my tarot cards out too. Where's my other tarot? Here somewhere. Oh, they're over there. Okay. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. I should put some makeup on, but I didn't feel like it today. I've got to go outside and work. You know, sometimes, Kimmy, we have to chase dreams. Good morning, Liz. Sometimes we just have to chase dreams. And even if it seems as if we are getting nowhere and it's just not working out exactly the way we want, we're still gaining insight. This is for Kimmy. We're still gaining insight. So don't be too hard on yourself. Don't give yourself this watch your negative talk. And sometimes when it feels like we have a collaboration with somebody that's not quite working out, it's okay. You don't have to collaborate well with everybody. Not everybody's your vibe. Not everybody's your tribe, right? You have found your tribe. You're working on your tribe. You're building your tribe, and that's great. Sometimes when you feel as if you don't have the tiger by its tail, don't worry about it. That works itself out. But don't walk away from projects. Look at this. Don't walk away from projects because initially they don't seem like they're your perfect fit. Boy, there's a lot of walking away here. I mean, emotionally, financially, there's a lot of walking away, not feeling as prosperous as you should feel, because you have all the things you need to be prosperous. You also have to give yourself credit, okay? And they're like, what comes around goes around. Keep that in mind. Do good things. What is it? Do good things and good things come back to you. So I hope that's helpful. All right, let's move on. We're going to continue moving this morning. We're going to good. Good morning, Chris. Chris, did you see the haunted doll that I have on the Facebook page? Run across her at the Goodwill. I feel really bad for this doll. I'm sorry. I really, really do, because I don't know where she's been, but she could have landed in somebody's house. She could have landed in some kid's bedroom, you guys. When I tell you that we believe this doll to be haunted, I'm not being like, oh, it's scary looking, it must be haunted. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You pick it up and it sets in like a straight line right down the center of your chest. Oh, you had a very bad cold. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better. You can feel how bad it is. I am we're kind of going with this. She's sad and a little bit frustrated and not knowing which way's up, basically. So she's in our front cabinet right now at the shop, and we know she's not happy there, but but popular opinion was, please don't put her in the please don't put her in the cabinet facing people, facing the employees, because it made her very uncomfortable. She does, Marty. She needs to either help be transitioned over, if that's her thing, if she wants that, or if she's just attached to it and she doesn't want to, then I have to figure out where to go from there. I have joined a couple groups of people that are used to dealing with this kind of thing, and we'll see how to proceed. But we're proceeding very carefully, actually. Anytime that I really put a lot of thought into her, like I really start thinking about her, I can feel it in my head. Not good. So I'm really working with Archangel Michael on this and being like, he's running referee, and I'm going to deal with her in the best way I possibly can and help her. I have not said what her name is yet. I have not said what her name is yet. We do have something. Oh, okay, I'll bring her. I have not said what her name is yet. I was waiting to see if anybody could guess her name, and nobody has guessed it yet. So here we go. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room, you guys? Get a whoop whoop in the room. She's not an ugly doll, but she's just, is she really open to counseling and therapy? I don't know. No, her name's not Emily. I have a lot of people saying Emily, a lot of people saying Sally, a lot of people said, because I did hashtag Annabelle, like, ha ha ha. And so everybody's like, is her name Annabelle? I'm like, no, her name is not Annabelle. Okay. Let us see. This is going to Elizabeth Clark. Elizabeth Clark. Elizabeth, I want to talk about an animal totem for you. I want to talk about an interesting animal totem. I know it's white. So when I'm working with animal totems, I'm working with color, age, locations, seasons, all sorts of things that come across with that image. And I'm actually given a white mink, like a mongoose looking thing, right? And when I have that white, the white means it's an energy that has come across to help you in this lifetime, and it's more advanced, and it's helping you advance to a higher level in this lifetime. Understanding where other people are coming from is a big deal right now for you. And I know I called a name. Hold on. This is for Elizabeth Clark, right? That's what I said, Elizabeth Clark. So this particular animal totem is talking about paying attention to the things that other people are doing, being aware of your circumstances at all time, and heightening your awareness of how you can work puzzle pieces in your life to move forward more efficiently. I also have a moose for you, and the moose is all about being in emotion. The moose, I know that's not, you look it up, you're not going to find that there. Okay. When I'm working with animal totems, they're talking about why they've stepped in your life to work and what they're working on. So this particular one's talking about working with emotion and being somebody that can see things from, once again, see things from both sides of a situation, and then be able to move forward just with justice, um, in the best manner for you. So not being run over by other people because they feel like they might be superior to you, when you can see, I know that sounds really weird, when you can see both sides of a situation and be like, but I understand, and just move forward confidently in life. Especially in the next 4 months, they talk about in the next 4 months, if you run into some conflict, look at it from all angles. Don't just be like, this is my opinion and that's what's happening and that's why we're doing it. Look at it from all angles. I hope that's helpful. And I'll pull your card too. Good things coming your way. I know it doesn't maybe not look like that kind of card to you, but to me it says darkness is behind you. Good things are going to be brought to you. Can you let the members know that the birthday fairy will be landing by the end of the day? Thank you. Katrina will be announcing, moves are psychos. Katrina will be announcing birthdays today in the membership, you guys. If you are a My Mystical Life member, birthday fairy will be out today. This QR code here at the top is the free psychic development class. If you guys are interested in taking that, there is no obligation to that whatsoever. It helps you learn what your clairs are and how to move forward with them. And then, of course, we do have the free psychic, the free 2-week. It actually says 7 days. It's wrong. It is 14 days. The free 14-day trial on the membership if you want to as well. Looking at both sides. Very good, Elizabeth. Looking at both sides. Okay, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let's keep moving. Can we keep moving? So I woke up to a Freddy Krueger situation yesterday morning, and as an epo right here in October, Buford deposited blood clots all over the house. Yeah, so we were rushed off to the vet yesterday. Had to close the shop early because I couldn't be in both places at once. And but he's doing better today. Come to find out, his little cataract, they had missed it. It was a scratch on his eye. So now we're hoping that Buford will regain his sight in his eyeball. But he did get in my new truck and put his little sparkly dog hairs all over the place, which excites me to no end. Okay. So yay. Okay, let's go with Margaret Bennett. Margaret Bennett. Margaret Bennett. Margaret Bennett. Margaret, I don't think you are. Oh, it's out there. You didn't just hear it? It's out there. Every once in a while, you won't hear the turkeys. But every once in a while you hear the peacock scream too. The neighbors message and they're like, do you have a peacock? Yeah, we have 3. They're like, okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, Margaret Bennett, I wanted to say, you have a lot of internal dialogue. Make sure you pay attention to how you're talking to yourself. But you're not shooting high enough. You're not putting now he grows. You're not putting enough oomph into what you want. Don't just want the things that are right here that are super easy attainable. I would love when the peacock screams. It does sound like that, Liz. It does. Set your oomph. Way to go, Marty. No, higher. You're not setting your goals high enough. You're not setting what you want high enough. Don't ask for what you need. Always ask for what you want. Set it so much higher, Margaret Bennett, because they're saying you're not setting your goals lofty enough. You're not setting your goals lofty enough. I know, now I won't shut up. There's not just one. There's 3 out there. Here's me trying to figure out which deck we're going to use. What time is it here, Jay? It is 11:46 in the afternoon. Margaret. I was asking for a house. Ask for more. Be descriptive. What do you want in your house? Don't just say I want this. Don't just say I want a house. What kind of house do you want? What price point do you want it to be? Do you want it to be a fixer-upper? Put details in there. Put lots of details in it. Create a vision of what you want. Create your vision. Create a vision of what you want. Put it in your brain and make it a fact. Bring it into reality. That's what they're saying. Create a vision, exact vision of what you want. And it's going to happen. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh, let's see. Yep. It's going to happen just fine. You're good. Okay. I do see you two pens. I do. I have 8 different feeds coming in here. So I have a lot of things going on over on the side here. I try to keep up. Where am I from? I am from Ohio, United States. What do you need? So after Buford's his vet appointment yesterday, there's a system. We shake, shiver, whine the whole way there. It's a 45-minute drive. We get there, we do the same thing in the office until they're done, and then he's like, oh, whatever. Oh, you're in Michigan? Where in Michigan, Mina? And then when he's done, he's like, oh, okay, so it's chicken nugget time? This dog is not stupid. So he's sitting in the passenger seat of the truck, swaddled, everything's swaddled in sheets, and he is giving a death glare to the person in the window at McDonald's, like, where are my nuggets? He sat there just watching. The lady's like, he's really intent. I'm like, yeah, you're holding his nuggets. He's in on this. He's all in. He's serious about it. He's very, very serious. Anyhow, what are you doing? Hey, what's going on? Hold on, let me let Smarty Pants out. Hey, come on, you gotta go outside? Let me do that. Go on. Bye-bye. And do we think he's going to take time to lay in the sun? Oh, no. He will go out and then want to come right back in. Okay, onward. Oh, nice. Maybe a tiki tour. Do podcast. I'm all in on podcasts. I love doing them. Your dog would do that with curly fries? Did you keep the kitten? Kitten is upstairs being socialized. So we have 2 kittens. There's another one we need to catch. And the kitten will be posted next week as needing a new home because they will be cuddly and not biting people. This is important. It bit Richie and then took off. So yeah, they're beautiful kittens. And I'm having a hard time not keeping that big fluffy one, except then I have to go clean out the kitty litter box, and I change my mind, and I'm like, fine, the kitty can go. Kitty can go. Okay, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Can I get a whoop whoop? Can I get a witness? All right. Let's go with Marty. Marty Nicholas. I never used this deck, but this feels like the deck to use. Let go. Let go. There we go. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Let's see. Oh, yes, Amber. Thank goodness she had power back last night. No water. Hey, you know, you can take a whole bath. I just got that. Hey, right? When the power's out, totally with you there. I understand. Lived in Virginia for a long time, and it is you got litter this spring with every intention of rehoming them. Yeah, I love paying for drop-off cats to get fixed, so I don't have this problem. Per hubby. You are no permanent residents. Okay, and we are honestly, because we have friends, down in the Carolinas and all in those areas that are affected. So we do send a lot of prayers and love and light to those areas, you guys. That should be a consistent thing. Marty. So I don't know if it is time to start purging some of the things you have in the house, like getting rid of some of the things that aren't serving you anymore. It shows, this is so funny, and this is exactly how I'm going to read this. It's like too much stuff. Too much stuff. I don't know if it's emotional baggage or physical things in the home, but too much stuff. And then it's like, okay, we're starting to feel a little bit more ourselves, right? We're starting to feel a little bit more ourselves. So straightening your area can really help you feel more secure. But I want to go into this and talk about the Fool. The Fool is the person, right? They are the person. And the whole tarot, do you guys know that the tarot is about the Fool and his journey through life? Tanya Lee used to teach a tarot class, and this is how she taught it, and it works perfectly. It's amazing. It's amazing when you realize how it actually works. Billion, how the heck are you? So if you're not feeling quite yourself, it's time to start decluttering. The outside reflects the inside, right? So it's time to start decluttering and letting some things go. So look at things and be like, do I need it? Do I really? Does it make me happy? Does it make me happy? Okay, if not, let it go. Let it go, and you're going to find that you feel more comfortable in your own skin. You'll find more joy in everything around you because you can be comfortable. They're saying it's time to declutter, inside and out. Let it go, right? Yes, tarot is about being smacked in the head with a 2x4, and they'll just tell you right out the gate, right? They're like, this is how it is. This is what we're going to do. But that's what your guides want you to know, Marty. I know it doesn't seem like much of a message, but and it may not seem like much of a message, but what they're saying here is when our outside is straight, we're going to think clearer. We're going to get more. We have a troll. Oh, shit. And you know what's problem? I accidentally deleted Renee Hess. My feed moved and it highlighted her just as I hit the delete button. I can't figure out how to undelete her off of this feed. I spent an hour on it the other day and I'm still working on it. So I know she can come on YouTube, but on Facebook, not so much. So if you're new, don't forget that the QR code is the free psychic development workshop that you can take. And no obligation. It is helping you identify your clairs. And here we go. Let's move on. Can I get another whoop whoop in the room? I looked, Marty. She was on Facebook, so I went to Facebook and I looked. You can't unblock it here. You have to go to Facebook, but she's not on that list. So I don't know. She's not on the list. So maybe it didn't do it. I don't know. Let's see. Let us see. Kazabine GB, are you still here? Oh, there you are. Okay. I want to talk about making lists. I want to talk about you getting some things in order. I don't know if it's the energy going around right now, but it's time to start organizing some things. But they show you absolutely looking down at a white sheet of paper and going, okay, This is what I have to do. And then they bring in the sense of accomplishment when you can cross that off. So if you're not a list maker, maybe there's some things going on right now that you need to pay a little bit closer attention to, that you could bring yourself a little bit of accomplishment with. And I know it seems silly, but who else does this? You've made a list and you've checked everything. I've got one right here. And you're checking things off as you go, and you just feel like, oh, oh, look how good I am. Look what I did. That's what they want for you. They want you to be able to look at things and look at how far you're coming. They're also talking about how far you've come in this life from where you started to where you are. And I'm not talking about like you were born, right? Like you have some situations where you might have felt a little less engaged in life or as a main player. And now you are moving into this time in your life where you're going to be the person that has a lot more lines and a lot more pull when it comes to everything that goes on around you. You can tell we live in the country. Can you guys hear uh, the noon sirens? And it is also time to walk away from the people that offend you. I'm not saying desert and abandon them, but walk away from their behavior. Oh, shit. And don't get all wrapped up in that. Don't get all wrapped up in the drama, other people's drama. Hi, Lacey Marie. Don't get wrapped up in everybody else's drama. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Nothing about it's worth it. It's time to live your own life. Not get wrapped up in other people's shit. Okay, you guys, I have some stuff to do. So I will. Hopefully you guys follow and like our page wherever you're at. And I've got to go stain the porch. So I'm going to go do that. That's why there's no makeup. It's just like I've got work to do. And I will talk to you guys later. But find light, find love, find joy, feel divine, because you are. And if Mr. Fry were here and not working his ass off in Chicago, he would say, may the light be with you always. All right. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.